Hello! Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Johnny Baghead. As always, welcome back to a lovely British summer Friday. I hope you're all doing well out there. And what's a better way to celebrate the summer than to play a voice-activated horror game from 2004 for the PlayStation 2? Actually, maybe there are better ways to celebrate the summer, but I don't know of any. So yes, today I am starting a new playthrough. We're going to mix it up from the usual Tony Hawk shenanigans on my segments. We are going to play through Konami's Lifeline, the voice action adventure. This is a game that tends to make the rounds online every so often, and you know, it was always destined to show up on the Bad Game Hall of Fame, but let's give this game the best possible chance, right? I have an actual PlayStation 2, I have the SOCOM official microphone headset. Will this make the game better? Will it make it worse? Let's find out. But that being said, let's get into some info about the game. As mentioned, this is Lifeline, released January the 30th, 2003 in Japan, and March the 2nd, 2004 in North America for the PlayStation 2. Developed... It says developed by Sony Computer Entertainment? Maybe I was wrong. I thought Konami developed this as well, but... But yes, published by Sony Computer Entertainment in Japan and Konami in North America. Now, I do not have a lot of I have some stuff, but I don't know much of the history. I specifically wanted to go into this game, sight unseen, get it first time experience, see what it's like, but I would be remiss not to point out some extra info I have. So first, the Japanese title is Operator's Side. Piece, I guess? I don't know. Operator's Side. But I do have a few fun tidbits here, courtesy of Unseen64. We have information on a cancelled PC version, which, depending on stuff, might have fixed things, might have helped. I'm not sure. We'll find out. And then also, for your reading pleasure, and I will also make sure to, after this first stream, I'll get more familiar with this. But we also have a Japanese interview with the Japanese PlayStation website with the lead developers. So I'll give those a link there. So if anyone wants to check those out, you can check them out in your own time. But that being said, let's get that gameplay on screen, shall we? Look at that. Glorious PlayStation 2 action there. So, full clarity, transparency. I have literally only played through the tutorial just to make sure that it works on my setup.
What do we do?
And that's it. That's again, I know this game pretty much just by reputation, and that's it, which again was intentional, because I didn't want to color my expectations. I'm here to give this a fair shot, see is the voice recognition issues overblown, are those criticisms completely correct, and that's what we're going to find out. I'm just going to have a sip of water here because the vocal codes are going to be in full use for this stream. Maybe that'll be my my secret weapon to be hydrated. Oh, so I mentioning it's the other voice recognition game that isn't Hey You Pikachu, which yeah, again, that's another one I've only ever seen video for, never played it. Well, the one that always comes to mind, which maybe speaks more to me, is Seaman for the Dreamcast, the Sega Dreamcast, which had a lot of voice recognition stuff. Though I think it was used... It was more of an illusion there. I think it only picked up simple stuff, like a lot of the questions it would ask you and things like that. I don't think it was really paying attention. And yes, Binary Domain had it. It was also not very reliable there. I'm just going to stick with the default controls because the tutorial actually uses these. Also, there's probably a couple, but one of the few, if only, PlayStation 2 games I recall where the square button is the confirm button. But we are going to get into this. Now, I might have to figure out how exactly my microphone placement's gonna work. Because, you know, as you might gather, you know, being a baghead, using a headset microphone is not as easy as some other folks might have with it.
Adjust the microphone so that it is located 2 to 3 centimeters from your mouth.
So yeah, I'm just gonna have to try. I've got it here. I'm gonna try it here first. If that doesn't work, I do have the actual headpiece around my neck, so I might go up. And if that doesn't work, I'll just hold the microphone for the stream. I'll figure something out.
The position of the microphone is crucial to its ability to pick up your voice correctly.
This is a bad sign. This is already putting the blame on the player, so that's not a great sign. But you know, I want to give this game a chance because I have messed around with the voice command options you can do in the PlayStation 2 SOCOM games.
Try speaking normally.
And it works pretty well there. Granted, there's, you know, I think compared to this game, there's very set amounts of dialogue you can give. I know there are some secret lines, but if it's not, you know, in the menu, like the command menu, it's not something you can say for most of them.
Use the circle button on the controller when speaking.
Oh, so yeah, we have like a mic on and off button. And one thing I did pick up from the tutorial is your timing really matters, it seems. Because if you're like just holding the button down the whole time, or you're not letting go when you're done talking, it seems to have issues. And yeah, no, we have amazing, yeah, as Sop Puppet Kingdom has pointed out, we have much better voice recognition tech nowadays. Oh yeah, I don't think we do it here, but like on my personal streams, for example, I have a caption software thing that does auto captions, and it's probably more than 99% of the time it's fine. And you know, dealing with accents and things like that. Hello. Okay, it started. Hello. Hello. Great. Okay, good start. PlayStation.
Great. Now try the next one.
It's got to say the copyright and trademark terms. Lifeline.
Good. You have now learned the basics of operating the microphone. Next, we'll explain how to give commands. Try giving an order to the character in the center of the screen.
There is a character there. She's got octo-cam, so she's kind of hard to see right now.
Hold the button down while speaking.
Walk.
Bad.
And here it starts. Walk. Bad. One of the initial problems I've noticed with this game already is they don't really give you feedback on why you're failing these prompts. Like, it'd be great to see, okay, what word does it think I'm saying? Like, what is it picking up? Walk.
Bad.
Walk.
Bad.
Walk.
Bad.
Walk.
Bad.
Walk.
Good.
Yep. I remember this when I tried this on my own. The British way I say walk does not does not like me. Run.
Good. Okay, try stopping now.
Stop.
Great.
Yeah. Okay. I'd always heard inklings that your accent can have disastrous effects on the voice recognition in this, so I will have to be dealing with that a bit. Go to the table.
Great.
See, it was having trouble with a single word, and then I do like a sentence like that, and it was fine. Look at the bottle.
Great.
Great! It turned out to be wine. Hang on a sec. Like this, name objects are revealed when instructions are given successfully. If you're not sure, say the dominant color or basic shape may work instead. Saying green bottle is better for recognition than simply bottle. So yeah, it actually seems like maybe the more words are better. Also, yeah, Cassie in chat's mentioning 2015's Bot Colony, which I guess is the closest we've had to a spiritual successor to this game. And probably most infamous for Giant Bomb. I believe Vinny Caravella. I don't think it was a quick look. I think there was a quick look, and there was also a solo stream he did. And just how disastrous it was, like how little the AI was picking up what he was saying or actually processing the instructions. That one was mainly trying for a bit more than just voice recognition. It was actually trying to interpret your instructions very specifically. Check the wine.
Great.
So yeah, this is kind of the impression I had from doing this tutorial earlier, is that sometimes it seems to work really well, and as we might see later on, sometimes it does not.
Now move back from the table.
Go back.
Good. When giving vocal commands, the best technique is to combine...
It's not super well explained here, but I think the little meter, the blue one on the top left, I think is supposed to be showing how well you were detected saying the phrase.
Let's remember some battle commands.
Alright.
When the enemy is detected, we will automatically move to the scene of battle.
Okay.
We observe the enemy while giving commands.
Alright, let's get to it.
Let's try making an actual attack.
Shoot.
Great!
Move left.
Great!
Look good so far. Dodge.
Great! Multiple orders can be used in combination.
Okay. Dodge and shoot.
Good!
Now, let's see what happens here. Flee and recover.
Great!
And yeah, one thing I'm noticing, I'm imagining, we'll see when we get to the final games, I'm curious how much of these prompts are actually shown to you, or if you only have, you know, what's on screen. Okay. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, okay. So when I did this tutorial on my own, it took me multiple minutes to get past shoot, shoot, shoot. And I'll be 100% real with you, I do not know what I did differently there. Like, I don't know if I was speaking too fast or too slow last time. But if I could be wrong. I want to say there might be a theoretical way to play this without the microphone. Like, I think you might be able to pick commands from a list, kind of like how SOCOM does the command stuff. Number 2.
Great!
Tycomer says, one thing I do remember generally about voice command games is typically they're designed with one type of accent. If you don't speak it, then good luck. Yeah. Yeah, localizing these kind of games must be a lot of work and probably a nightmare. Number 1.
Great! In combat, orders must be given to determine where to strike the enemy.
Okay.
The relevant portion of the enemy appears at the bottom of the screen.
Head, shoot, reload.
Bad.
There we go. Head, shoot, reload.
Bad.
Yeah, see, I've tried it. I think going too slow is actually bad for the voice recognition. Head, shoot, reload.
Bad.
Oh, no, that was a worse score. Head, shoot, reload.
Bad.
Here we go. Head, shoot, reload.
Bad.
And, you know, they're not giving you feedback on, am I speaking too quietly? Head, shoot, reload.
Bad.
Am I not speaking loud enough? Head, shoot, reload.
Bad.
Yep. Bobinator in chat mentioning, I've heard a rumor several times the game works best if you speak in a really questionable accent, and I don't know if that has ever been confirmed. Well, I'm just gonna, probably for the benefit of everyone, myself included, I'm not gonna try that myself on stream, but I have heard that as well, and I did, at the very least, on my own, try pronouncing these words, not with an accent, but pronouncing them how they would be written phonetically in Japanese. You know, if they were written in Romanji, so this would be Hedo and Shuto, and that did not seem to help at all. But I have picked up at least that some of the more, you know, I don't have a very heavy accent, and that's intentional. I've pushed it down, I've suppressed it and punched it down in the ground, but you know, I still have my accent, and I think that does affect this. All right, head, shoot, reload.
Bad.
Head, shoot, reload.
Bad.
Okay, that seems to be a worse score because I went slow, faster. Head, shoot, reload.
Bad.
Head, shoot, reload.
Bad.
Head, shoot, reload.
Bad.
Well, I don't know what accent that was, but that didn't work. Head, shoot, reload.
Bad.
Head, shoot, reload.
Bad.
And it starts. Head, shoot, reload.
Bad.
Head, shoot, reload. What? What? That was the least clear.
Progress can be
That was the... And it begins. The enemies have weak spots. Progress can be made by attacking these weak spots.
carefully time your attacks on weak spots.
Stomach.
Excellent.
Oh my god, that might be the secret.
These are the last items you should be aware.
Yes, maybe, yeah, Tycho says, maybe you gotta talk like an auctioneer. That's the first excellent I've seen. When I did the tutorial on my own, I never got excellent.
1. Use proper timing when pressing
Yes, see, they're very specific about when you time pressing the button.
proper voice volume. 3. Use clear pronunciation.
Don't know about that last point, game. And also, what does proper voice volume mean?
This concludes the tutorial.
Alright, well. Here we go. Hang on a sec.
In 16th century Europe, there lived a physician by the name of Paracelsus. Not only was he one of the era's finest medical minds, he also made contributions in alchemy, astrology, astronomy, and mysticism. When he was in his 30s, he was said to have incredible healing abilities. That prompted him to adopt the name of Paracelsus, superseding Celsus, the famed doctor of ancient times. In his later years, he is said to have gone on a journey of healing, visiting the terminally ill,
Okay.
curing them with miraculous powers before moving on.
Okay, yeah, so I'll admit, 100% wrong there. I always thought this was developed by Konami, but no. This is Sony. It's funny to think that Sony made this. Weren't willing to publish this outside of Japan, though. Oh, Tiger Man mentioning almost forgot about the most beloved voice recognition game, Modama. December 24th, 2029. Alright, well, we get to have a look into in 4 years' time. Oh, finally, when there'll be hotels in space. Surely. Alright, they're definitely trying to build a tone here so far. That's a good sign already. Oh, dear. Yeah, the station's been critically damaged. Manual operation. Launcher room's been locked down. Operating room should await rescue. A wound? Why is this not voiced? Who knows? Oh, this game's a Christmas game. Look at that. I didn't see that.
The economy will rebound from this, our first space station developed entirely on our own. This is an achievement made possible only through the united efforts of the public and private sectors. Truth be told, it is also my 60th birthday today, so this occasion is extra meaningful for me. Today we mark the first day to the end of our long-running economic recession. Here's to the advancement of our country and of the entire world. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good evening. Would you like a cocktail?
No, thank you. I don't drink.
Also, everyone else in the party isn't actually talking. They're just pretending, just to keep up appearances. That's why it's so echoey in there. El Sasuke asking, is that a Sony approved USB microphone? Yes, this is the SOCOM 1 microphone. Made by Logitech, but Sony approved. If I remember to, at the end of the stream, I'll unplug it and show the branding on it. And yeah, I'll keep as quiet as I can, because no subtitle options in this. But I will say, I think my reason for assuming this was Konami is just... It doesn't really look like a Sony first-party game. It looks like either a Konami or a Square developed game. Oh, Sasuke saying, under the hood, this is literally a text parser. So, by saying a bit of gave him Capcom vibes. Yeah, I can see that too.
Thank you.
Separated from my beloved girlfriend. This intro confuses me, by the way, because I'm pretty sure you play... You're giving... Oh, I see.
This is
Oh.
the security room. Come in, please.
Okay, I figured it out. The character we're playing as isn't the lady. We're just some dude giving commands. Yeah. Catharis OG asking, Sony couldn't make their own microphone? So, there was a more Sony-branded microphone, but I don't know if it was made by them or Logitech. In the PlayStation 2 era, a lot of the accessories were done by Logitech. For example, the racing wheels that were essentially the like official ones, for example, that directly partnered with Gran Turismo were Logitech ones.
This is the security room.
Also, does it use voice? Oh, hang on.
I finally got through. Finally, my efforts pay off. Is the comm link still live? Operator, can you say something?
Hello.
Huh? Who are you? You don't sound like the regular guy. Anyway, it doesn't matter who you
I was gonna tell her who I was. She won't let me.
Will you please undo the lock?
No.
Don't be that way about it.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Door panel.
If you operate the door panel, it will open the door.
Okay, but how do I operate the door?
Please disengage the lock on this door.
Operate to disengage. To operate, open the control panel. Okay, okay. Hey, tutorial, you didn't really explain any of this.
Saved at last. A real head case security guard locked me up in there for over an hour. Jeez. I didn't know what was gonna happen. So, what's your story? Are you trapped inside that monitor room? So we share the same dilemma. And now?
Bit of a one-sided conversation I'm noticing here, lady.
It's not in here.
Okay.
I'm positive that it's here in this room. Huh. It's locked. Please disengage this lock. Just like you undid the other one.
Okay. Also, I remembered a slight spiritual successor, but didn't use voice recognition, is Republic, which I might get this wrong, but I believe was developed. The main director was Ryan Payton, who was a developer who helped work on Metal Gear Solid 4. He's like the primary reason it had a more standardized like third-person shooter over the camera thing. And that has also a lot of like Metal Gear regulars doing the voice work in that. That was a similar idea to this, but it wasn't voice recognition. It was, you know, made for like iPad, so it was all touch. There we go. So I'm generally saying she's dressed in the Cheesecake Factory color palette. Yeah. I mean, she was supposed to be like a waitress or something, but it's not a very like fancy looking waitress outfit. I guess it was like half waitress, half casino.
Here it is.
Here it is.
your help. This should take care of any monsters. Look, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Just wait there to be rescued.
Okay.
If we're lucky, we'll see each other soon.
She already knows about the monsters, I guess. Get up! Evaded, shoot. Shoot left eye. That's... Shoot. I didn't say turn left. Shoot left eye. Shoot middle eye. Left. 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 Mouth. Right. Move right. Oh, okay, that's the problem. Move right. Oh. And the AI's already glitching out.
What should I do?
Do the can-can. Nope, she doesn't know what that means. Shoot. Okay. Move left. Gotta enunciate those consonants. I've noticed that actually speaking faster seems better. Move right. Move right. Middle eye. Okay, move right. Move right. Shoot middle eye.
Where's the sweet point? Tell me!
Shoot mouth. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot body. Shoot. Shoot red eye. There we go. So it you know, when it works, it feels great. And then sometimes she just was picking up words I was not saying.
Looks like you saved me again. And your voice. I remember now. You were at the party. I think you were the youngest couple there. Weren't you? You were with the girl in the dark blue dress. That girl you were with, what was her name?
Scrimmy Bingus.
I saw you together at the party, having a good time. Come on, what's the name of that girl?
Scrimmy Bingus.
Madison. No, that's not it. That wasn't her name. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. She didn't want to drink. What's your girlfriend's name?
Okay, chat, I wasn't paying attention. So what was my girlfriend? Oh dear. That's bad. Oh, thank you, Clarice. Rio.
The girl you were with. What's her name?
Naomi?
Monique. No, that's not it. She was really pretty. What's your girlfriend's name?
Rio?
Rio. Wait a sec. That's my name. Why do you know it? But that's not it. Your girlfriend's name. It's, I think it started with an N. What's your girlfriend's name?
Naomi.
Oh, right. Naomi was her name.
There we go.
And she's... You lost her? Well, no wonder. And all that commotion. Me, I don't even remember how I managed to get out of the restaurant. I'm worried about her. She may be in need of help somewhere.
Oh, sir.
Listen, can I ask for your help? Before escaping from the station hotel, there's something that I have to find. Can you help me out as an operator, like the way you did before? In return, I'll find your Naomi along the way. So it's a deal? I can count on your help?
It's a deal.
Why? You're stuck inside that monitor room.
That's not what I said.
be for you to work with me. Look, come on.
I'll help you.
Thank goodness. I thought you were messing with me. You can call me Rio. Okay. Glad to meet you, operator. Are you ready?
Not yet.
I'm counting on you. Alright, let's go save the day. Listen, operator. Let's choose a password for ourselves. You don't know very much about this hotel, do you? I bet there's lots of things that'll confuse you while we're searching.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what should we be doing, for instance? So, in a situation like that, let's see. Say consultation. If you say that, I'll explain things to you. Okay? Try saying the word. Consultation. Say it, please.
Consultation.
Yep, a consultation. We have to go search the station hotel thoroughly after this. We'll have to go everywhere. I intend to follow your instructions for doing most things. But if your instructions are hard to understand, I'll get confused. For instance, if you were to say, go over there, I'd be like, which way is there? So if you want me to go somewhere, I want you to say its name.
That's fair.
For example, in this room, there are places like the lockers and the table. You know how you can display maps in the monitor room? Direct me where you want to go by the name on the map. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. The map that you just saw, you can access and display it on your monitor. If there's anything else you don't understand, check the keyword list. That list records keywords and
God, there's so much stuff here that they did not explain in the
Not
tutorial.
only that, the list already contains words in the operator's manual. Of course, there are plenty of words that aren't on the list. Anyway,
Okay,
how about
okay.
giving me my first instruction? What should I do?
Alright. Okay, yeah, so this is how you can look at the keywords. That's our inventory. There's the map. So I'm going to start with go to lockers.
I am walking.
Oh. Go to lockers.
The lockers. Okay.
Go to left locker.
It's locked.
Also, yeah, saw Pro Striker mentioning the Konami controller. Because, yeah, that was just an on-off
A chip.
detector.
Take this.
Like the
It might be useful later.
Famicom controller did. Yeah, Slime Jam mentioning she's talking to you like you're a chatbot. Yeah, who's the real who's the real chatbot here? And Tiger Man saying it's good they don't front load too many tutorial things, but it makes the Desert tutorial feel a bit lacking. Yeah. Well, because they didn't even tell me what buttons do what here. Okay. I'm gonna try something here. Look at left locker.
There's nothing inside anymore.
I know, but you see, see, the problem is I want to look at that that piece of paper on the locker.
Which one should I check?
Why were you in the detaining cell? Why were you in the detaining cell? Why were you in the detaining cell?
Pardon me? Do what to what?
Why were you in the detaining cell? She's not gonna tell me. Were they expecting you to read the manual beforehand? Asks Emerald Sun Disc. Probably yes. This is that era, but I'll give them credit for that. Like, they do explain a decent amount. Okay. Look at left locker.
There's nothing inside anymore.
Okay, hang on. Move left.
By the desks? Okay.
That's not what I said. Alright. Okay, let me try this. Pick up green book.
Okay, I understand.
What? What's she doing? Go to desks.
By the desks? Okay.
Look at desk.
All the security details of the hotel are managed from this room.
Like, yeah, a big issue already that would be a fix here, and I kind of get why it's not here, is if there was some visual indication of what was being detected when you talk. But I think they probably wanted the struggle to be an aspect of the gameplay. The problem is that we are both humans in this scenario, so there's not much of an explanation for why she would be misunderstanding what you're saying.
I guess you're stumped too, operator.
Pick up green book.
Are you talking about this?
Notebook. Top secret. Yeah. Pick up notebook.
I only intend to take things I really need.
Look at notebook.
It's the security guard's notebook. Like a diary. I'm not interested.
But I'm interested.
The vending machines. Okay?
Stop.
Yes.
Look at desk.
By the desks? Okay.
Look at monitor. Look at screen.
The table. Okay.
Where did you get table from? Look at magazine.
This is a really popular entertainment magazine. I read it occasionally.
Yeah, it's so baffling. What works and what doesn't work. Get in on the chip collecting boom. Big payoff hinted for collectors. Xbox render their... Yeah, okay. Look at magazine.
It's a popular magazine.
Read magazine?
Let's see. This month's features on chips. I collect them too.
Oh, chip collector, I see. Okay. Look at papers.
By the desks? Okay.
Like, that one really confuses me. Where did she get desk from in that sentence? Look at screen.
Are you talking about that?
Look at PC.
Can you be more specific and tell me which PC?
Okay. Look at middle PC.
Huh? What the? This is broken.
Okay. Like, that it's just baffling. Why does it sometimes pick it up perfectly and then other times I'm getting responses that don't even include syllables I said? Alright. Look at left PC.
Not a chance. It's totally wrecked.
Alright. Look at right PC.
It appears to be broken.
Okay. Read notebook.
Whatever the security guard does is written inside, I guess.
Okay, she refuses to look at that. Okay. And then... Alright. Go to table.
The table. Okay.
Alright. Look at cup.
This paper cup must be from the vending machine. It's empty.
Alright, alright. It's just... The problem with them not designating automatically what the things are on the table means that you have to guess as well what the voice recognition can pick up. Because, yeah, I have this.
Which one should I check?
But, yeah, okay. Check papers.
Paper? There's a lot of paper around. Which do you mean?
Okay. Check papers on desk. No, that's wrong. Hang on.
By the desks? Okay.
No, check paper on table.
The table. Okay.
That's on me. Check left item.
Leave the room?
No.
Okay.
Check table.
The table.
Where did she get leave the room from? Oh. What items are on the table?
This is where the security guards are stationed.
What do you see?
Now's not the time to be sitting down.
What do you see?
I don't need a magazine.
What do you see?
The vending machine. Okay.
Screw it. Look at vending machines.
It's a vending machine that dispenses beverages made by JSL. This one contains juice and coffee.
Look at bottom of vending machine. Yep, she didn't know what that meant. Examine vending machine? Oh.
Huh. There's nothing under here. Except dust.
Look closer.
The lockers. Okay.
No, stop. Vending machine.
The vending machines. Okay.
Like, this really should be more help. Use vending machine.
I don't have any money on me.
Search vending machine.
It's a vending machine that dispenses beverages made by JSL. This one contains juice and coffee.
Is there a way to, like, toggle between the highlighted objects? If she looks at them based on a voice command, then it will highlight what they are. What do you see? What do you see? Okay, she doesn't know that. Okay. Get item.
Pardon me? Do what to what?
Get item from vending machine.
It's a vending machine that dispenses beverages made by JSL.
Yep.
This one contains juice and coffee.
Look, there's a glowing item there, right? Look at vending machine. Look at right vending machine. Get item from right vending machine. What should I do? What should I do? Stop. Look at tablet.
What should I check?
Check top left item.
Are you talking about this?
There, see? Okay. Read newspaper.
Today's opening party was a top story. Tomorrow it'll be front page news again.
Check bottom left item.
It's a report by the security guards.
Read report.
This? It's useless. There's no need to take it.
I didn't say take it, I said read it. Read report.
Let's see. Today's party will be attended by VIPs, so be on your best behavior. What is this, grade school stuff?
Alright. So, okay, that's we've learnt something here about how to examine items. Okay. Go to vending machine.
The vending machines. Okay.
Check third.
What should I check?
Check bottom left.
You're too vague. I don't know what you mean.
Check lower left.
What should I check?
Check 4.
Are you talking about this?
Okay, that seemed to help. Check third dispenser.
Which dispenser do you mean?
Check the third dispenser.
Which dispenser do you mean?
Check dispenser number 3.
There was nothing. I'm disappointed.
Check dispenser number 3.
I've checked it earlier.
Okay.
That was enough.
Check dispenser number 2.
I've checked it earlier. That was enough.
Alright. Check left dispenser.
If there is something, it would be good. Nope. Too bad. It's empty.
Alright. Check right dispenser.
I've checked it earlier. That was enough.
Check middle dispenser.
Which dispenser do you mean?
Check middle left dispenser.
I've checked it earlier. That was enough.
No, it's not about... Okay. Check dispenser.
Which dispenser do you mean?
Yeah, see, having the icon over it's not enough. And you can't press a button on it. Check highlighted dispenser.
I've checked it earlier. That was enough.
Check middle dispenser.
Which dispenser do you mean?
Check first dispenser.
I've checked it earlier. That was enough.
Alright. Check second dispenser.
Which dispenser do you mean?
The second one.
It only says juice. Oh. Everything's sold out except for prune juice.
Like, this... See, what would be a great help here is if they put icons that said, like, dispenser 1, dispenser 2. Okay. Check first dispenser on right vending machine.
I've checked it earlier. That was enough.
Check next dispenser.
Which dispenser do you mean?
Dispenser number 3.
I've checked it earlier.
Okay.
That was enough.
Dispenser number 4.
I've checked it earlier. That was enough.
If anyone has any suggestions... Look at dispenser.
Which dispenser do you mean?
Check bottom left dispenser.
I've checked it earlier. That was enough.
Okay, I'll try that, Sasuke. Check the second dispenser from the right. Oh, wow. You had to be very specific.
What could it be? This piece of paper. Microphone check, it says.
Hey, kudos, Sasuke. Also, Class Crane chat got it. I was not I'll be real, I wasn't expecting that to work. Okay. Okay. So, I think I've looked at everything in here. So let's go to save point.
Leave the room?
No.
Okay.
Go to save point.
The save point. Okay.
Where did she get leave the room from that? Here we go. Oh, we get to see some stats. Let's go. This is the first save, so this might take a minute. But I need a water break, so that's fine. Damn, we're already at 200 commands. Okay. Okay, so we've got a hill capsule. There's a map. Why were you in the detaining cell? She doesn't like that one at all. Doesn't seem to work. Where am I? Where am I? Yeah, these ones in particular, these scene scenario words, don't seem to work. Okay, you know what? Go to holding cell 1.
Holding cell 1. Okay.
Alright. The Squatchless in chat says, I played this game all the way through. Sometimes the game wants something specific and it just hopes you find it. Also, yes, the game will just the default to leave the room or run, and you have to get it stopped. Ah, okay. So I guess it's like a fail-safe.
Huh? What's this? It's a heal capsule.
Good job. Okay. Check holding cell 3. Now where are you going? Go to holding cell 3.
Okay, holding cell 3.
There we go. I mean, it is an interesting idea. I think stuff like Seaman.
Let's check somewhere else.
Okay, it's empty. And, Hey You Pikachu and stuff like that works better because you're dealing with more primitive creatures. When it's a human, it really kind of falls apart that they're so confused. Alright, I'm going to try one more thing here. Okay. Go to lockers.
By the desks? Okay.
No, go to lockers.
The lockers. Okay.
Oh yeah, that stuff confuses me. How does lockers and desk get confused? Let's see. Okay. Look at report.
What should I check?
Check report on left.
There's nothing inside anymore.
Alright. Look at left door.
By the desks? Okay.
No. It'd be nice if she had like a yes or no prompt or something. Look at lockers.
The lockers. Okay.
Okay. See, they give you a prompt there. Okay. You see there is something there. That's what that little orange circle highlight is. And I assume it's a report. Look at paper on locker.
The table. Okay.
Look at locker. Lockers.
The lockers. Okay.
Look at left locker door.
There's nothing inside anymore.
That's not what I said though, is it? Look at left locker.
By the desks? Okay.
Look at locker. Locker.
Huh?
Lockers.
The lockers. Okay.
I'm going to try this once more, and then we're just going to move on. Alright. Read memo on locker.
Are you talking about this?
Finally! Read guard's note.
The writing's too sloppy for me to read. Why don't you analyze it?
Okay. December reading material purchases, electronic newspaper magazines. All reading materials are to be returned to the designated space after use. Okay. So we've got 2 healer capsules, our chips. Okay. There's all that.
Which one should I check?
Okay. You know, at this point, go to hallway.
Leave the room? Okay.
So I just say this must be what Cass feels like when they have to rebind controls for Chuck and Johnny. Guess we're human after all.
Emergency shutters have been activated all over the place. It doesn't look like we'll be able to go on a casual tour of the station. First, there's something I'd like you to confirm.
Okay.
Please analyze this video disc.
Yeah.
Okay, you managed to
But the
play it back.
government has been promising economic relief since the 20th century.
Do you see the woman who's interviewing Prime Minister Takayama? Her name is Helen Johnson. She's a bigwig announcer for a major TV network. I need to find her and speak with her. She has information that can help me. I haven't found a single lead since the chaos started. I'll have to check rooms one by one. Helen the reporter, and you're Naomi. Let's work together and find them. Okay, how about some guidance? Where should I start searching?
Okay. Who are you?
Okay, I'll walk.
Stop.
Yes.
Who are you?
Can you at least try to be serious?
Okay, so we were in the security room. I assume that shutter's going to be closed, so... Go to guest room 1.
Guest room 1, okay.
I think what's bothering me most so far is that a lot of these, Shoot!
Hey!
Shoot, shoot, shoot! Aim and shoot.
Hey! No, it's no good!
Shoot! Dodge. Move back. Shoot. 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 Shoot.
Maybe my aim is bad. What should I do?
Shoot stomach.
Watch closely and guide me.
Move back. Move left. Shoot 2. 2. Number 2.
Where?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Shoot stomach.
Stomach.
Number 1. Number 1.
Where?
Behind you. Turn around.
Turn around.
Shoot stomach.
Stomach.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Okay. Let's move on.
Okay. Whew. We're kind of lucky there. Go to guest room 1.
Guest room 1, okay.
Okay, I guess these are like curved corridors because they're on a space station, but that means this is a really small space station if that's the case.
The guest rooms are locked for security purposes. You should be able to disengage the locks on your end.
Okay.
Thanks.
Outpost Striker mention, anyone remember Hybrid Heaven, the fighting RPG? I'm familiar with it, but I've not seen much of it. It's a game I'm curious to check out someday, though.
So where should I begin checking?
Well, let me look.
Please?
Okay. Go to table.
The table. Okay.
Okay. Look at drink.
Do you mean drink the coffee? I don't think this is a good time.
Okay. She doesn't want to drink the coffee, alright. Look at camera.
It's a real antique, this camera. It's manual focus.
Oh, Tychomare asks, the DS had a mic. I wonder if anyone managed any voice recognition games for it, or if everyone either went for just blowing into the mic or use it for audio recording. Yeah, a bunch of games. The most famous Nintendo ones is the Nintendog series. It was done for very basic, and yeah, Emerald Sun Disc mentions it, but you could teach your dogs to recognize, instead of like it just picking up words, you would train it to recognize like the way you would say a word, and that would be how you would teach it commands. And also the Brain Age games would use voice recognition as well. And I remember it working better than this. But also, I can already see what the problem is with this game, is that they ask you to say some very complicated things without telling you the parameters. Okay. Look at left item.
It's a basic coffee cup.
Look at top left item.
There doesn't appear to be anything special.
Look at paper.
There's nothing that catches my eye.
Look at leaflet.
The save point. Okay.
Go to table.
The table. Okay.
What is on the table?
The table is here.
What is on the table?
What is that instruction?
See, if that was an instruction that worked, look upper left.
What should I check?
Check upper left table.
There's nothing that catches my eye.
Check item next to coffee.
The bedroom. Okay.
Table. Look at table.
Yes.
Look at the table.
The table. Okay.
Look at the paper.
What is that instruction?
Yeah, paper doesn't seem to pick up paper. Check memo.
I'll go out into the hallway.
No, stop. Stop.
I am stopped.
Yeah, Clarice points out, another problem is there are a million words, paper memo, check the table,
The table.
you know. And that's the problem here. They should just be telling you what the items are from the start. Or there should be a voice command that tells me, to tell me what's on the table. Check the newspaper.
Are you talking about this?
Okay, thank you, Slime. Oh, it's pamphlet, which I swear I tried, but whatever. Read pamphlet.
JSL Station Hotel. It's a pamphlet of this hotel.
A classical western mansion suspended amongst the stars. The station is home to the hotel of ultimate luxury solely for the chosen. JSL Travel Agency. Okay. So I say, I love that this game has already turned out just to be a long game of charades. Yeah. Okay, alright. Go to emergency panel.
The emergency panel. Okay.
It's a shame, because when it works,
This is
you
the
know.
emergency panel. Emergency tools are stored in here. I'm pretty certain that there's a key for the hallway shutters in here. That's strange. It looks like someone's already taken it. What else? There's nothing else that needs checking.
Okay. Like, when it works, it's amazing. It's just... Check living area. Check living area. Check living area. Living area. Live-in area.
The bedroom. Okay.
Live-in area.
The bedroom. Okay.
Not the bedroom. Oh, combat time. Shoot stomach.
Stomach!
Take aim. Shoot. Shoot.
What should I do?
Shoot stomach.
Stomach!
Shoot stomach.
Stomach!
Shoot mouth.
Now!
And yeah, Science mentions she walks around in a circle like a dog. Yeah.
Yes, you've done it. Thanks to you, we're saved. Huh? What? You're just a damn waitress? Great.
Shoot that guy. Shoot that guy.
What's your name, baby?
Oh, it doesn't work.
Jesus, this thing had us trapped in the bathroom. Now my hotel is a friggin' mess. Son of a... Isn't it my luck to be saved by some waitress? But I suppose I do owe you a thanks. I bet you're some greedy little gold digger looking to hook a big sugar daddy and reel him in, huh? Wait a minute. The monitors are live? Which ones? Who's the operator, anyway? George?
He says he's a guest to the hotel. He's stuck in the monitor room.
Huh. Is that right? Well, that sucks for him, doesn't it? But what the hell is a guest doing in the monitor room?
Mr. Shinaka, pardon me,
Huh?
but what's going on in the hotel?
Hell if I know. There was an explosion, then those monsters appeared all over. God knows what in the hell they are. Some alien swarm or other. Still, they ain't jack if you can blow them away with a handgun. Run along and rescue our guests. I'll look for the Prime Minister, the jackass. But he came out of the Transportation Ministry, and I'm screwed if he dies in my hotel.
Sir?
What?
Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
You got a problem with it?
I'm trying to help, and you're being...
Yeah, stop kissing your mum. That's my job. Hey-oh.
Save it for someone who cares, bimbo.
Ugh, he's such an arrogant jerk. Yes, that was Manager Tanaka. He's in charge of this hotel. He told me to go rescue the guests. Maybe he's the one who needs help. Well, anyway, what should we do now?
One sec. I just wanna gain something. Okay. Let me
Are there any instructions?
Okay. Look at bed.
The bed, okay. It's an ordinary bed, but with soft springs in it for low gravity use. Huh. I wonder what this is. Hey! A heal capsule! There doesn't seem to be anything else.
Okay, good. Go to dresser.
The dresser. Okay.
Look at mirror.
What should I check?
Check the mirror.
The living room. Okay.
Check the mirror. Go to dresser.
The dresser. Okay.
Look at dresser.
There's nothing especially suspicious.
Mirror.
So I should run. Okay.
Go to dresser.
The dresser. Okay.
Check suitcase.
Are you talking about this?
Look at trunk.
This is a chip. Let's take this.
Alright. Take it. It says the guy is minding me something for setting up a hotel in space was revealed, and my brain immediately went, this is a future version of submarine full of me. to an extent. Look at dresser mirror.
There's nothing especially suspicious.
Okay, she... They just don't seem to know what a mirror is. Mirror?
So I should run, okay?
How did you get run from that? Look at dresser.
The dresser. Okay.
Look at mirror.
I want to get changed out of this outfit.
Okay. Well, that worked that time. I will say I do like... This is something you don't see as much anymore. But if you look at the lights in the top, they're trying to simulate like how fluorescent lights look through CRT monitors, because the whole gimmick of this is we're looking through security monitors, so we wouldn't be seeing the lights in like a constant frame rate. Oh, Suzuka suggests try shoot mirror. Okay, shoot mirror.
The table. Okay.
Look at dresser.
The dresser. Okay.
Shoot mirror. Well, it worked. Thank you for that, Suzuka. Okay. Go to bathroom.
The bathroom. Okay.
I need to use the bathroom.
How did Tanaka manage to hide here?
Okay. Shoot mirror. Look at mirror.
What should I check?
Check the mirror.
Is my face dirty? I'll wash it later.
Okay. Use sink.
It's okay for now. If I were to worry about getting my hands dirty, we'll never get anywhere.
Okay, 1 sec. Let's go check something. Okay. Use shower.
What do you mean you want me to shower? Don't make me angry.
But you're really smelly. Okay. Look under sink.
Under the sink?
I had to try.
Here's the shutter key. This will let us open that.
So if this is a Parasite Eve game, she would have used the shower, okay? Okay, I think we're done in this room. Yeah. I just need to look at this living area. Go to live-in area.
The bedroom. Okay.
Go to live-in area.
The living area. Okay.
Finally! I said that so many different ways. Every which way but Sunday, I guess. Look at phone.
It appears to be broken.
I legit wasn't even sure if that was a phone. Look at wine.
This is a synthetic wine that you can only buy here. It tastes terrible.
Okay. Look at briefcase.
This belongs to a guest. It's an ordinary briefcase.
Open briefcase. See, this bothers me. When it works, it just works, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Huh? There's something stuck here. What could it be? This piece of paper. Zoom in, it says. That's weird.
Read document.
I told you, we don't need a document like this.
Let me look at it. Financial record, construction cost, 30 trillion yen, 1 night, 2-day accommodation charge, 14 million yen, all rooms booked for the next 2 years. So, yep, there's a There's a place for rich assholes. And I guess that's my character included. Okay. Go to save point.
The save point, okay.
Yeah, after all that struggling, I'm not risking it. It's a shame because in concept, I do really like some of what this game's going for. But it feels like there was an intentional choice to be the challenge of figure out what you're supposed to say, which is fine if you have amazing voice recognition technology that we have these days. Not fine if you're in 2004. And yet, yeah, as Emerald Sun discussed, I wonder if this would be better with modern tech. Modern voice recognition stuff is pretty good. Granted, like, you know, you need some amount of cloud processing as well. Okay. Leave the room.
Okay, I'll leave.
And yeah, as Emerald Sun says, I get the feeling AI would get shoehorned into it, maybe more than it should be, though. Yeah. I don't know the name of it, but there's some game.
I'm getting interference. Hello?
Oh, hang on.
Operator! What? Wait, I'm hearing another voice. Who is this? Hello? Hello?
Operator, can you hear me? There's definitely someone calling for help. There's someone else alive out there.
Okay. So yeah, I don't remember the name of it, but there's a game where you're a vampire and you have to convince people to let them invite you into their house. And that was like, just you type text. Suck up. Thank you very much, Emerald Sun Disc. Yeah. Like, that's a kind of modern interpretation of this idea without this, like, need to try and do really precise control. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Look at Shutter 10.
Shutter 10, okay.
See, when they highlight what the things are on the map, that's a huge help.
The shutter panel appears to be broken.
Okay, yeah, so we're not going that way.
Where should I go?
Alright, go to Shutter 7.
Shutter 7, okay.
And yeah, I saw it earlier, but I forgot to read it out. But I saw Arbitrary Water mention, oh, is being a baghead gonna mess with the voice recognition? I'll be honest, based on what I've tested, no.
You'll be able to control the shutter by inserting the emergency...
This is about the same.
This should open a shutter for us. Hurry up and analyze.
Calm down. The auto-control emergency shutter can now be open and closed. Oh. Shoot body. Shoot body. Shoot middle eye. There we go. Shoot left eye. Back. Back. Shoot red eye. Shoot red eye. There we go.
Okay, let's move on.
So yeah, I do, like, as much as I've had issues, in some ways this does seem to work better than I was kind of under the impression of. Okay. Run to guest room 2.
Guest room 2, okay.
Like, that just worked. I don't know how, but it just worked there.
This way!
Why did we have to watch that for so long? Oh, jeez. Oh, look at that. She could even attack without my prompting. So I wonder if you can even run away from enemies in this. Like, you know, outside of this cutscene, obviously. Oh, apparently the cutscene version of her doesn't have to reload. Oh, now she does. Done. I've already done it. Oh. Okay, I think I fucked up. Okay, I realized what I did wrong there. Suzuka mentions, fun fact for everyone, all the 2D elements in this game were actually implemented in Macromedia Flash. This game does shit with a Flash interpreter. That is weird. That makes me think of Assassin's Creed games for a while were using like Adobe Flash for some of the menus, which I think you can tell when you go back to them because they don't run great. Alright, let me double check all our items again. Okay. I still wish these worked. I guess you have to start consultation. Let me try that, actually. Consultation.
Yep. Okay. Consultation it is. Okay. What would you like to know about?
Okay. Okay. Where am I?
You're in the monitor room right now. It's quite a distance from where I am. I'll go rescue Naomi, then I'll head your way. I don't want you to go anywhere.
Oh, okay. So this is big. This is big news. This helps us out a lot. What we figured out here is that you have to be in this consultation mode because it must not search for these terms when you're outside of these. What is JSL? What is JSL?
JSL stands for Japan Space Lines. You and Naomi won a promotional contest to be here, didn't you?
What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
What I'm looking for? I'm sorry, but I'd like to keep that a secret for now.
What was that monster? Sorry, my voice went there. Ooh. What was that monster? What was that monster? What was that monster?
Okay, that's it for consultation.
Okay. Alright then. Microphone check. Microphone check.
Your voice that's coming over the microphone.
Alright.
It's pretty clear. I can make out almost everything you said. Your voice is easy to follow.
Hey, look at that. Alright, leave room.
Okay, I'll leave.
What the? I'm getting interference. Hello? Operator. What? Wait, I'm hearing another voice. Who is this? Hello? Hello?
Operator, can you hear me? There's definitely someone calling for help. There's someone else alive out there.
Okay. Okay. Go to shutter 7.
Shutter 7. Okay.
There's something I want to try
Shutter by
in a
inserting
second.
Emergency shutter key.
I have to remember.
This should open a shutter for us. Hurry up and analyze.
Alright. Shoot right eye. Shoot middle eye.
Middle eye.
Left eye. Red eye.
Okay. Let's move on.
See, I do like some of that in the combat of like you're the one figuring stuff out for her. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Hang on. Make haste to guest room 2.
Guest room 2. Okay.
Okay, she did not understand what make haste meant. Pick up the pace.
Huh?
Go to guest room 2.
Guest room 2. Okay.
Yeah, you can't get cheeky or smart with her.
This way.
She doesn't. I really don't understand why this bit here is so long. They could have just cut to whatever. That was me seeing if I could skip the cutscene. But yeah, guess not. Okay, so I know what I did wrong. I think I didn't realize that the prompt on the shutter could say open even if it was open. I thought I was opening a shutter behind her. Whereas what I've actually got to do is close the shutter for her. Oh yeah, Tycho noticing the hallway is curved because of the space station. It's neat, but I feel like the space station's size should be big enough that the curve shouldn't be that obvious.
It's not working.
You know, like they're kind of cheating the perspective a bit to make it more pronounced, which, you know, that's fine. There we go. I assumed the open prompt would not be usable if it was already open. That was on me. That was that was my mistake. Okay, don't adjust your sets. Okay, this is a bad sign. I think the game has crashed on me. Not great if that's the case. Gonna give it one more minute. Yeah, oh dear. Okay. Yeah, this... I think this is completely locked up on us. Oh dear. Okay. Hang on a second, folks. This, unfortunately, is going to take a few minutes to address. Let me... Okay, yep. I'm seeing people online mentioning this issue, which I'll admit. Okay. Alright, well. Okay, so what I need to do for a while, we're going to go to this screen here for a bit, unfortunately. Because I need to do troubleshoot here. This is the unfortunate thing sometimes with the running games this way, is you test them out, but then you have to play them for quite a bit of time to get to the issues. Also, let me do that. But yeah, this seems so. Full transparency, I use Open PS2 loader. And sometimes games will have these issues. I'm gonna check some other sources and see if anyone has any. Okay, so I need to do some stuff here. But I'll try and collect some thoughts while we're discussing this. There is a lot that this game is trying that I like, but really not having the prompts very clear. And again, it's a thing that I get the impression was intentional, but having to look through and like just try and guess a lot of what the game wants. Out of things. Okay. You know, is really awkward, you know? When you're looking at a table and there's a bunch of objects on it, right? And is it a pamphlet? Is it a memo? Is it just a report, a piece of paper? Really, what this game should have done is when you examine it, it should have automatically just highlighted all the objects. But it didn't. Okay. Give me a second here. We're going to go back to gameplay. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if I fixed the issue. We're gonna try. In fact, I might go a different route, and if it happens again, then unfortunately, I will have to mess with this and see if I can fix it. And if we cannot fix it, then I'll have to move over to emulation, I guess. Luckily, I can move a save file over. I have methods for doing that. Wow, two and a half hours just in that early bit. And yeah, Tycho Mera mentioning point-and-click games, but you need to type out what you think the object is. And which some really old ones do work that way. Unfortunately. Okay. Hello.
Okay, I got it already.
Hello there.
Hello?
Alright, leave the room.
Okay, I'll leave.
And yeah, I like point-and-click adventure games, but I don't think I would like to go back to the ones where you have to type everything out and you have like 50... You have a look, examine, check, pick up, like all that stuff.
What the? I'm getting interference. Hello? Operator. What? Wait, I'm hearing another...
And yeah, I get why. But it's annoying that you can't skip cutscenes in this. I get why you can't because of the kind of immersion system they're going for. But yeah, I'm actually going to try and go to Shutter 9 this time.
There's someone else alive out there.
Okay. Run to Shutter 9.
Shutter 9. Okay.
Off she goes. Classes, I think select skip cutscenes. I did try that earlier and it didn't seem to work. Back.
Back.
Shoot stomach.
Stomach.
Shoot stomach.
Stomach.
Turn. Move forward.
Turn left.
Move forward.
Turn right.
Forward.
Yes.
Shoot stomach.
Stomach. That's
Oh, okay. She's okay, folks. Alright. Okay. Go to Shutter 9.
Shutter 9. Okay.
But it's interesting. It's, you know.
The shutter panel appears to be broken.
Ah, okay.
Huh? Hey, a heal capsule. I guess I'll have to turn back.
Mm-hmm.
Where should I go?
Alright. Sprint to Shutter 7.
Shutter 7. Okay.
Run.
Yes.
Okay, she doesn't know what sprint means. Fingers crossed the compatibility settings I turned on. Fix the issues I was having.
You'll be able to control the shutter.
If they don't, then unfortunately we'll have to end early and I'll have to do some troubleshooting in my own time.
This should open a shutter for us.
Because unfortunately it would take way too long on stream and it would just be dead air. And I don't want to put you, our lovely audience, through that. It's not fair on our audience to watch me full screen while I keep enabling and disabling modes in Open PS2 loader. Okay. Shoot. Shoot left eye. Middle eye. Red eye. Okay, so me saying shoot left eye is bad because she shoots and then aims at the red eye. Okay, so you just need to say... Okay. Go to Shutter 4.
Shutter 4. Okay.
Off she goes. So that's something I should remember, is just say the body part and she'll just shoot that instantly.
This way.
Yeah, select doesn't do anything here. I'm betting that the select only skips cutscenes if they're like pre-rendered video ones. Maybe. Yeah, it doesn't let you skip here. And yeah, I'm going to be honest, this is with the way this game is, it is pretty frustrating to not have any way to skip these. You know, it's not like I can say, I can pause it, but I can't say anything to affect it yet. Okay. Alright, fingers crossed. Ah. Okay, we're good.
Saved. Thank you. Huh?
What'd you see, lady?
Listen. Somebody's coming.
Whoa!
Gino?
Rio? How'd you get out of that holding cell?
I had an operator open it for me.
That idiot. Inside the cell, no alien would have reached you.
I thought you died.
It'll take a lot more than those aliens to kill me.
Aliens? So those are aliens?
Hey, the good news is that a shuttle with a rescue team is on the way. I ran into a researcher in the testing ward, and he said they'd caught a radio signal. I've got to tell the others about this right away. Hey, operator, look after her, okay? Oh yeah, here, take this. It's the voice password for one of the suites. The researcher I met, he's hiding in the Sun Suite. I'm gonna keep looking for survivors. Make your way to the receiving port, got it? And be extra careful.
Oh. The Sun Suite. I think it's down this way.
Fair enough. Also, just
The rescue team is looking for the receiving port.
God, this is such a pain to not have subtitles in this
Receiving
game.
port is on the other side of that spider monster. There's no way I can get through there. Anyway, we should search every room. Searching for Naomi and Helen the reporter, that's our top priority.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I figured out where we've gone. Okay. I do recognize this voice. Okay. Go to guest room 2.
Guest room 2, okay?
I'll have to keep it in mind for later.
Thanks.
I'll have to see, but I'm wondering how much the combat will hold up. I have a feeling a game like this might work better with more of that like QTE style, like interactable environment stuff there.
Start searching. Instruct me.
I like the idea that she wouldn't be able to figure out anything on her own. All right. Check emergency panel. Emergency panel.
The emergency panel. Okay. Oh, right, the shutter key. Huh? It's not here. Someone must have taken it.
Okay.
Now what? It would be great if it was still in this room somewhere. What else now? There's nothing special. Let's look elsewhere.
Living area.
The bedroom. Okay.
Living area.
What is it?
Living area.
The bathroom. Okay.
Living area.
Hello? Are you okay?
What were you expecting? Stomach. Stomach. Oh no. Number 3.
Number 3.
Stomach.
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 Number 2.
Number 2.
Shoot. Back. Shoot. Shoot. Stomach. Stomach. Shoot. Stomach. Turn left. Stomach. 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 Shoot. Shoot.
Phew, that was pretty.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. No. Dead.
Yeah, you think? Okay. Live-in area.
Isn't the bedroom right here?
Live-in area.
The bathroom. Okay.
Live-in area.
The bedroom. Okay.
Live-in area.
Isn't the bedroom right here?
Live-in area. Living area.
The living area. Okay.
Yeah, see, sometimes you have to say stuff fast and sometimes slow. Look at dress.
It's a gorgeous dress. There's a big logo in the hem. It's a Von Bonteon design. Not familiar to you? The brand is more popular with rich women.
Okay. Look at gloves.
They're gloves for a formal occasion.
Sludge just say, I wonder what your neighbours think you're doing.
Von Bonteon.
That's a great question.
Huh.
I mean,
Something dropped here.
they live next to a guy with a bag for a head. They're probably confused all the time.
It says.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Go to bed.
By the bed. Okay.
Time for sleepy buys, Rio. This is going to be maybe a stupid question, but something I would also be really curious about with this game is how much you obviously you wouldn't be able to hack this game to completely change it this way. But I am curious if this game could be modified to the point where you could have some direct control over Rio. Like, you would probably only have maybe a bit of movement control, but
Which one should I check?
some games, like the way AI works, I the one series I know this is done is the FromSoft games, that the enemies in those are essentially just AIs using a controller. And if you're using debug tools, you can play as pretty much every enemy in the game because they're just basically working on controller prompts. Alright, look at dress.
It's a gorgeous dress. There's a big logo in the hem. It's a Von Bonteon design.
Takamara asking, she says something about wanting to change out of her waitress outfit. You're going to change it to dress, or is there an option to? So it's kind of spoiled in the opening attract scene, but she has like a sci-fi battle suit, and I think that's what she's talking about. Look at left.
What should I check?
Check left item.
Are you talking about that?
Look at nightstand.
It's an ordinary nightstand. Oh, hey. What's a chip doing here?
I'm still not sure what these do, these chips. Look at box.
What should I check?
Check the box.
The safe is bugging me.
Compact rental safe number lock system. The user may set the number as desired for operating the lock. Look at safe.
It's something that the hotel loans to the guests. It has a combination lock on it. I wonder what's been placed inside here. It's bothering me. I can't undo this lock. Can't you open it on your side?
Oh, let me look.
I'm ready. Open it, please.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I think I know what the puzzle is here.
The password must be wrong.
Okay, hang on. Look at dress.
It's a 2021 dress.
XX1. So I think it might be the pattern on the dress.
I'm ready. Open it, please. It's not opening.
Nah. Okay, never mind.
Must be wrong.
Okay, let's look around the room some more. Go to table.
The table. Okay.
Alright. Look at magazine.
Are you talking about this?
Look at catalogue.
It's mostly photos. Oh, they also seem to have the brand history and stuff. Vom Vontion's logo is the stylized representation of its year of establishment in Roman numerals, it says. Huh? Something's stuck between the pages. Is it a correction notice?
Alright. Read code note.
I don't have any idea what this is, but... well, fine.
Okay. Look at corpse.
Monsters must have done this.
Okay. If I... hang on. Ah, here we go. Yeah, so 2x is 20. Okay, so let me finish checking this area. Go to dresser. Go to dresser.
The dresser.
Sorry,
Okay.
I was using the wrong button there.
There's a heel capsule.
Look at mirror.
What should I check?
Mirror.
What should I move?
Mirror.
What should I move?
Mirror.
I'll walk.
Dresser. Dresser.
The dresser. Okay.
I don't know why this game can't pick up the word mirror. Left. Left. Okay.
By the bed. Okay.
Dresser. Dresser. Okay, let's try this safe again. I might have the code now.
I'm ready. Open it, please.
Hmm.
It's not opening. The password must be wrong.
Okay, let me try something else.
I'm ready. Open it, please.
Let me try. There we go.
It opened. Oh, it's a shutter key. Of all the strange places to find it.
Mm-hmm. Cool,
Why would
cool.
someone lock it away in a safe?
Alright. Go to dresser.
The dresser. Okay.
Look at left.
What should I check?
Check left item.
Isn't the bedroom right here?
Well, I didn't say bedroom, did I? What do you see?
Now's not the time to be sitting down.
Is that... Zoom. Is it a purse? Hang on. Look at purse.
The table. Okay.
Well, she thought purse meant table. Dresser.
The dresser. Okay.
Hang on, okay. Check handbag.
What an adorable bag. It's a Von Tillon.
Okay, this is part of the issue with it being like PlayStation 2 and some of the visual fidelity. I thought it was like an old style radio. Bathroom.
The bathroom. Okay.
From certain angles. And yeah, I figured out there's a zoom, but you can't really like control what you're zooming into, which is kind of a problem. Think.
The washstand? There's nothing inside it.
Okay.
What else? There's nothing else that needs checking.
Perfume.
Okay.
Look at mirror.
What should I check?
Check the mirror.
You're too vague. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, I noticed. Check bottle.
Are you talking about this?
Okay, that. Look at makeup.
This is Von Tillon makeup. Made in France. The name Von Tillon is French, so yeah.
Use makeup?
By the bed. Okay.
That's not what I said. Save point.
The save point. Okay.
Oh yeah, you can only go this way around. But we will save now that we've actually made progress and I fixed that that freeze. I think that's just a sign of how esoteric and strange the PlayStation 2 hardware can be. Because if you've ever gotten into, you know, like running backups on older consoles, and, you know, the reason you would do stuff like that is because, you know, with these old lasers, you have to be careful. These older consoles start to not read discs and stuff. But most other systems I've used where you can do this, you don't have all these compatibility settings. It's just, you, as long as you get the game on there, the software can take care of it. But I guess with the PlayStation 2, it's doing so much weird stuff with like the emotion engine and the other stuff. I kind of don't want to use the healing item yet, because I don't know how much it heals, you know? Okay. Run to hallway.
The living area. Okay.
What? Hallway.
It's a mess.
Hallway.
Why are you apologizing?
Go to hallway.
I'll go out into the hallway.
Like, see, sometimes it works, and apparently hallway sounded like, I'm sorry. Oh.
Huh? Are you there? Hello? Hello?
Someone help.
Who is that? Where are you?
Where am I? I don't know. I can't see anything.
Is this Naomi?
Please help me.
Naomi! Naomi!
I don't think that was Naomi.
It had to be Naomi. She's calling for help somewhere. Hurry, we've got to find her.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Run to guest room 3.
Guest room 3, okay? Undo the door lock, please.
Will do.
Thanks.
Interesting dynamic here. It's like, I can't tell who's in charge, really. Behind you.
Forget it.
Alright. Stomach. 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 Number 3. What is she doing? Number 3.
Number 3.
Shoot. Stomach. Oh, God. Move left. Oh, you know what? We've got tank controls here, because it's her left. Move right. Move right. Move right.
I can't do anymore.
Move forward. Move right. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot. Stomach. 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 Stomach.
That was pretty tough.
Yeah. No, Class is right. Tank controls, they are my favourite. Can't complain. I mean, I get it. Well, here's the thing, though. If you were giving directions to someone over, like, you know, security cameras, you would need to say by their perspective. If you were saying, like, oh, the left of my monitor, they don't know what that is. So it is appropriate. Okay. Emergency panel.
The emergency panel. Okay. The emergency panel's open. Oh. The shutter key's broken. We can't use this anymore.
Check left.
Are you talking about this?
Check oxygen mask.
It could be used in an emergency to get air.
Fair enough. Get shutter key.
This is just junk now. We don't need it. Huh. What could it be? This piece of paper. Camera check, it says.
I don't know what these pieces of paper I keep finding are. Sorry, I keep forgetting what buttons get me to what menus. Alright. Living area.
The living area. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Things have been cleared away. There's nothing here. Let's look elsewhere.
Oh, okay. Table.
The table. Okay.
Check the wine.
It's everywhere. This JSL synthetic wine. Most of it's still here.
Check champagne.
The champagne is also made by JSL.
Hey, I figured it out.
Naturally. That's awful.
Oh, interesting law. JSL, apparently not very good. Check food.
Are you talking about this?
Check meal.
Christmas dinner, courtesy of room service. I forget it's Christmas Eve today.
Yep, I thought that was there. Okay. Stomach.
Back.
Stomach.
Stomach.
Stomach!
Yes.
Forward. Stomach. Stomach. Stomach.
Phew, that was pretty tough. Let's go.
Okay. Something I was worried about was this game having a limited ammo system, but as far as I can tell, that does not seem to be the case. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where these paper items are
You
kept.
actually watching me?
Okay. Bed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What? Where are you going? How was that? How did that go to leave the room? Maybe she thought I said back.
Where should I go?
Guest room 3.
Guest room 1. Okay.
Guest room 3. Guest room 3.
Guest room 4. Okay.
Guest room 3.
Guest room 3. Okay. Undo the door lock, please. Thanks.
And yeah, you might notice the load time's a bit longer now. That was one of the compatibility settings I turned on. Alright. Check the bed.
The bed. Okay.
Stomach. Stomach. Oh. Number 2. Head. Mouth. Stomach. Stomach. Head. Head. Mouth. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Stomach. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Mouth. Reload. 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 There we go. Head. Mouth. Shoot.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. I need to figure out how to make her use an item now.
This person's dead.
I guess she's just not picking up on the way they're rendered, where it's like heal capsule.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, they do heal quite a lot. Okay, so what we got in here? Okay. Look at bed.
The bed. Okay. There's nothing here. Let's check elsewhere.
Alright. Look at dresser.
The dresser. Okay.
Check corpse.
This guy here, I'm certain he's the son of JSL's chairman. I wouldn't want to break this news to the manager.
Alright. Look at box.
Are you talking about this?
Look at cigar case.
Smoking is forbidden on the station. And no fire of any sort is allowed.
Well, someone's definitely open cigar case.
Oh, cool. Let's ship.
Cool. Look under dresser.
Under the dresser? It's a heal capsule.
See, this is what's sad about it, because sometimes it just works. Shoot mirror. Yay! See, now I'm curious if there's going to be something hidden behind one mirror in the game. Go to bathroom.
The bathroom. Okay.
And also, you know, this does have some of that, like, adventure game...
There's nothing here. Let's look elsewhere.
Survival horror storytelling of, you know, you're picking up little bits. Also, you know, they do... This is one of the best premises for a game to have the character talk out loud, because they're not talking out loud, they're talking to you over the intercom. So it actually makes sense here, because she's relaying her thoughts to you. Okay. Go to hallway.
The table. Okay.
Go to hallway. The hallway.
I'm getting there.
Are you? Leave the room.
Okay, I'll leave.
Okay, that works.
Where should I go?
Okay. Run to shutter 3.
Shutter 3. Okay.
There you go.
This will open that shutter. Hurry up and analyze.
Don't be so pushy. It's the game that's not letting me look immediately. Whoa. Right eye. Right eye.
Front.
Right eye. Back. Shoot right eye.
Number 1.
Right eye.
I can't do anymore.
Right eye. Right eye. Right eye.
Where's the sweet point?
Left eye. Right eye. Right eye.
I can't do anymore.
Move left. Right eye. Right eye. What the fuck? Now she just isn't listening to me. Right eye.
Turn right.
Right eye.
Back.
Right eye.
Isn't there a better target?
Right eye.
Back.
I didn't say mouth, did I? Right eye. Right eye. Right eye.
Where's the sweet point?
Right eye.
Yes.
Right eye.
Front.
Right eye. Body.
Watch closely and guide me.
Right eye. What the fuck? Now she just doesn't know what that phrase means anymore. Right eye. Right eye. Right eye.
Back.
Right eye.
Isn't there a better target?
Right eye.
Yes.
Right eye. Run. Move. Turn. Turn left.
Yes.
Back.
Yes.
Right eye. Turn around.
Turn right.
Turn right.
Turn around.
Turn around. Shoot. Okay, I got a pro tip from Cass there that it defaulted to red eye. The first command there. Red eye. Red eye.
Yes.
Red eye. Left. Left. Why is it? It's like gotten worse somehow. Left. Left. Red eye. Turn around. Turn around. Red eye. Red eye. Target red eye. Red eye. What is wrong with you? Red eye. Red eye.
I can't do anymore.
Red eye.
Number 1.
Red eye.
Front.
Red eye.
Back.
Shoot the red eye. Gonna fucking die. Heal. Use healing item.
Heal.
Okay, good. Red eye.
Front.
Red eye. Red eye. Red eye. Red eye.
Yes.
Red eye.
Number 1.
Red eye.
Left.
Red eye.
Right.
This is the weirdest issue I've seen. Dodge.
Aim.
Red eye.
Right.
That she's just not hearing me anymore? Red eye.
Front.
Red eye.
Left.
Shoot. Shoot. Body. 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 Tail.
I can't do anymore.
Tail.
Turn right.
Shoot red.
Turn left.
Heal.
Right.
Use item.
Right.
Heal item.
I'll attack.
Run away.
Where?
What the fuck? Red eye.
Front.
Red eye. Use healing item. Heal. Heal. Tell.
Where's his weak point?
Red eye.
I can't do anymore.
Red eye. Red eye. Red eye. Red or aisle. Turn around. Turn around. Red eye. Red eye. Heal. Heal. Red eye. Red eye. What the? Red eye. Red eye. Target. Back. Red eye. Red eye. Dodge. Dodge. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. 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 The fuck. Oh no. I think it fucking froze again. So, you know what? Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to leave it off there for now. That was a shame. Ah, this... God, that... Maybe this game actually has amazing voice recognition, because as soon as I was being nice to the game and saying like, oh, you know, it actually works more often than I thought, suddenly it completely broke. Suddenly, just it, like, the voice recognition just completely gave up. And that's a shame. So, I think what I'm going to do after this stream, I'll do some more playing on my own. At the very least, I'll try and make sure I'm back up to where we were. I'll see if the same issues happen. But, you know, if this is going to be a consistent problem, I will continue this on emulator. Because, at the very least, if issues happen, then we can get back to the game quicker, you know? But my worry is, you know, how well does the emulation do the voice stuff? Like, is the voice stuff actually worse via emulator? Maybe that explains why the voice recognition was dying there. Like, it just completely crashed at the end there. But I will continue this playthrough. I do want to see more of this game. I haven't given up yet. I'm not sure when the next stream will be, though. It might be next Friday. It might be the Friday after. There's some real life stuff I have to get out of the way. But, you know, if you enjoyed the show, consider supporting us. You can back the Bad Game and the Bad Game Hall of Fame, or, you know, by subscribing here on Twitch. We also have a Patreon, or you can become a YouTube membership. And if you do any of those, that will give you access on our Discord server, access to the Patron Saints channel, where you can help influence the direction of the show and vote on future playthroughs. The Discord link is discord.gg/badgamehallofame. But of course, you know, if you can't support us financially, that's totally okay. We understand. If you want to support us another way, consider checking out our suggested viewing playlist on YouTube, where we have 20 videos that we think are pretty good onboarding. You know, for anyone who wants to get into our past content. So I highly recommend checking those out. In terms of the schedule, tomorrow, Saturday, it looks like there will be a future fight night where me and Sid are going to put on the boxing gloves, do some fisticuffs, and see how that goes. That will be at the, you know, the regular start time of 1 a.m. is my time zone. 8 p.m. Eastern Time, USA. Casual Mondays will be back, of course. And then the next week, that schedule is still up in the air. So keep an eye out on our socials, you know, any of the Bad Game Hall of Fame, the Twitter, the Blue Sky, etc. for updates to those, or we might have some updates in the upcoming streams. So look forward to that. That being said, though, unless someone wants to do it for me, because I still don't have the ability to raid, I will wait for confirmation on that. But otherwise, you know, I hope you enjoyed the show. I was your host, Johnny Baghead. Thank you for dealing with some of the issues here. I thought I resolved them, and then the game just took a wet fart on me. I think we are just going to wrap up, though. But yes, I've been your host, Johnny Baghead. I hope you enjoyed the show. Oh, yeah, it looks like Cass is going to sort out a raid for us. Oh, thank you kindly. Thank you very much. Yeah, this was something. There we go. Hell yeah, we're raiding into the Squatulus, who was here earlier. I'm not sure what they're playing because I can't see from my end, but you know, give them a hello from me, and you know, have a good time. Anyway, that's it, being it from me. Hope you had a good time. Bye.